Vas-y, là, on tournera après, mec, comme ça, après au montage, il galère pas trop, ça c'est pas très intéressant.
I have a mate that owns a Cefiro that he's been building as well. He got it around the same time as me. He's doing a gnarly engine swap, and today he's asked for an extra set of hands, so I'm going to cruise around, check out his car. I haven't actually seen it in person yet. Check out his car, give him a hand, and just hang out with another guy playing around with cars. What's happened?
So basically it's the engine that was supposed to be in my car. I mean, it was in my car a couple of days ago. I had to pull it out because it was knocking pretty bad. Everything looked good, except that I found some metal pieces in the block.
Oh no.
So these are the rod caps.
Yeah.
Cylinder 1 to 6. You can see this one is black.
Yeah.
It got some heat.
Whoa.
This is what a normal rod bearing. Yeah.
The coating.
It flaked.
Oh no.
This is how it's supposed to be. Like this is acceptable. It's not looking good, but it's acceptable. Like the engine could have kept running for a few more years. This is, I think this has 3 layers of metal. One is nickel, one is bronze, and the other one is maybe chrome, something like that. The bronze started flaking, and it got into the oil circuit in the system. So I could hear like the rod knock, like. I was like, this is not good. I got both for 30K.
Oh wow! So I got two K.
Yeah.
Hello.
So now I'm in a situation where I'm considering putting this one back in the car, but it's untested. I don't know if it knocks. I don't know. It's like the guy who sold it to me, random Thai guy, said it was working, but I have no proof of that. So I don't want to put the engine back in the car and be in the same situation.
Yeah. If you have this.
So now I know the crankshaft is fucked, the rod is fucked, maybe. So I don't know what to do. I need to.
So the plan for today is we're going to try and start this engine here and see if it works. Between the 2 engines, either we can build one engine, or if this one works fine, we can get this going and stick it back in. I've never actually started an engine out of a car before, so this is going to be fun. We're just figuring out the whole fuel pump thing and the electrics. It's got an ECU, so it should all work. We just need to figure out how.
Right.
Yeah, I think that'll work.
So now we don't know which is plus, which is minus, right?
Oh yeah.
What do you think is going to happen?
I think it'll work either way, right?
What are the chances we get shocked?
You wanna hold on?
Okay, I got the plus. I don't know if you can hear that, but it's working.
Do it again. I'll see if there's air coming out of here, or it may just work. Like if you switch them around the other way, it'll spin the other way.
Want to try? Okay, so probably you're right.
I mean, it works either way.
Oh. That's it. Okay, it's not fully engaging. It wants to, but either it's getting not enough power or it's stuck in place.
Oh, it turned.
I feel like it turned.
Turned a little bit. Hey, starter motor is working. Now we need to get fuel into it and see if we can get it to fire up. We're just not sure exactly what we need to wire up. We think the ECU's plugged in and everything. Just not sure what it's going to need extra to get it fired. On the next episode of Dumb and Dumber, we are now testing out the fuel pump. We've got a fuel pump in a bucket. Just going to hook this up to a battery and pray we don't get electrocuted. Or start a fire, or worse. Yeah.
Okay. Oh yeah. Yes. Got some fuel. Okay, we need to put a little bit more and we're good. Okay. Alright, perfect. Donc en fait là, ce qu'on a c'est une batterie qui sert à alimenter la pompe à essence. La pompe à essence, elle prend le carburant dans le seau et elle la renvoie directement dans l'arrivée d'essence du moteur. Ensuite, Vas-y, là, on tournera après, mec, comme ça, après au montage, il galère pas trop, ça c'est pas très intéressant. Okay, we got fuel. This one should not be leaking. Oh, we have one on the clamp. No. Okay, fuck it, just send it.
Yeah, the sand that thing.
Okay.
Get fuel on that.
Testing the spark.
No spark.
Well, unfortunately, we couldn't get the engine fired up, and there's a couple of reasons. What we've come to realize is the crank angle sensor, the wires have been cut. Also, there's other wires missing, so we're not sure if the ECU is getting enough power. But we haven't given up entirely, but we're done for today. What is up? It is now the following day, and I'm heading back out to see if we can get this 2JZ fired up. I had a whole lot of fun yesterday working on it. Fun to have that boys' time playing around with cars. Disappointed we didn't get it going, but we figured out why we couldn't get it going. If you remember, I went to that entire district that was all car parts a few weeks back. I saw a bunch of 2JZs there, so we're gonna go there and see if one of the guys has what we need to get the thing fired up. Oh, thank you.
So cool. How you doing?
See you, man. Good. So the plan is we're gonna throw the engine into the back of the Hilux, take it down to that area. I met some people last time, but I didn't get any contact information. So we're just gonna go down, hope for the best, and hope we can find someone that's able to help us. All right, we have found a shop that's going to do it. This place, I found the last time I was here, they have a whole bunch of 1JZ, 2JZ engines here. We spoke to the guys and they said for 1,000 baht, they'll have a crack at getting it running for us. We have an issue. This is the Japanese model. Yours is a Thai model?
Yeah, it looks like it from what I understand, but it's very confusing because I didn't know they made the 2Js in Thailand too. But he showed me on my intake something like he was missing a screw. He was saying it's modified, so I don't know exactly what is he talking about. But
So then maybe the ECU doesn't match?
something like that.
This is frustrating, so we're not going to be able to get this engine started. I don't really understand a whole lot about ECUs and wiring and everything, but we're assuming something to do with, because it's a Thai-made engine, that the wiring and the electrics doesn't match up. We asked if they can switch over the intake from one of the Japanese ones, and they said no, it's not going to work. So not really sure, dealing with language barrier and everything. So I think unfortunately this is a bust for here, but it's not over. Cheers, mate.
Cheers, man.
Are you okay?
100%, man. I just feel a bit depressed.
I'm a bit depressed. We'll get them going. We'll get them both going.
Yeah, we have to anyway. I mean, the car is, look at it.
Look
You
at
cannot
it.
stay like this forever.
Well, unfortunately, it was a little bit of a failed mission, but also not. It was fun. I enjoyed the guy time hanging out, playing around with cars. We will definitely try and get one of these engines or both of these engines running, but I had fun just being around cars, playing with engines. It's a shame we couldn't get it started, but at least we know now what we need to do. Chang, dude. Yeah.